What is going on, guys? This is Jester from Jokes Aside StarCraft, bringing you Game 7 of the SPR versus Vietnam Nation War / Clan Match series. What I've been telling you has been a lie, and I do apologize. This is not actually a best of 7. It's a best of 9. So what we do have at the moment is SPR in the lead with a 4-2. MrBree taking the last 2 games, extending the lead of SPR, and this could be the very, very deciding match, but it will be the first to 5. Now we do have Beethoven spawning in the top or 12 o'clock position as the red Protoss, and MrBreeSPR spawning in the bottom position, sort of 6 o'clock-ish. So they are cross position. But on this map, even though it's cross position, it is not really that far to go. It's not much further than sort of close by air positions, but it does make airplay a little bit more difficult to actually pull off. We do have that gas and then pull going down from MrBree, and just that gateway off for Beethoven. With that gas now going down, probes being chrono boosted, and that pull about halfway done as I do bring up the production tab. Now the build choice here will make a lot of difference, especially in cross positions, because on Shadow Temple there is this wide open middle with only sort of little blockages off. So while positioning will be very, very important, also the combination of units that each player chooses to go for will be very, very decisive. Interesting to see whether we see Beethoven sort of pick the normal Protoss bowl of Zealot, Stalker, Colossi, and maybe High Templar, and whether Beethoven chooses that sort of what sort of Zerg in a ZVP build he chooses to go for. I mean, there's sort of the Ling Infester Baneling, or there's Roach Hydra, which has been around for a significantly long time in StarCraft standards. There's also Ling Baneling Muta, which used to be a predominantly ZVT build, but has actually become more and more popular with ZVP, as it was discovered that Banelings are actually highly effective against Zealots. Not so effective against Immortals, though. They're actually horrible, and I think it takes infinity Banelings. The expansion is almost done for MrBree right now. Speed is finishing up. Bang, there it goes. And we do have 2 more gateways coming down from Beethoven. We do have that second gas, so I do not expect to see a 4-gate. Excuse me. As we do have, wow, a 4th gate going down. We do have 4-gate play from Beethoven. I'm not quite sure what MrBree sees of this. He does see 1-2 gateways going down. This is in a strange position. He may actually choose to scout. And that is strange looking. Yeah, he may actually choose to scout, seeing that gateway in a weird position. And these gateways are finishing up very, very quickly. This pylon going down. Now we do see the MC 4-gate, or the Korean 4-gate, where the Nexus is in fact thrown down and then cancelled at the last minute for that warp-in, which is always actually a high possibility that could happen. We do see in the probe count, sorry, that it is in fact quite high, and a little bit higher than the usual 4-gate. These 3 sentries will try and pick off this Overlord, but he should be able to make his way to safety if he can find a safe little spot. Sentries moving away. They will actually get this Overlord and take it down. That will in fact supply block Mr. Bree, but he does have 2 on them, two making. 1 Roach Warren going down. Obviously you wouldn't need the 2, and also 2 Spine Clawless at the front to make up for a little bit of defense. Moving out now, I'm sure we'll see a pylon going down. I'm wondering whether this will actually get cancelled. Ling's moving around. We'll try and get this around on any units that that come in to this creep area. Force field going off on that ramp to block any incoming reinforcements. Sentry Stalker mix, very, very handy. No force fields going down. Looks like a lot of sentries may get picked off. Those Zerglings doing a lot of damage, more damage than they perhaps should. Roaches now coming out, and these sentries are in big, big trouble. All the sentries are picked off, and that is not where you want to be. That is a lot of gas to go down very, very quickly, and I think Beethoven could be in trouble. He no longer has the energy on those sentries, or any sentries at all, to force field off the Zerg units, and with that many Lings on the field, there are no force fields to keep them at bay. It could be very, very dangerous. It looks like this Overlord may have actually survived somehow. And we do have Mr. Bree gathering his forces outside of the base of Beethoven. Cannons going down. Cannons are perhaps the least effective thing in the world against roaches. I know from first-hand experience. They just do so much damage against roaches and take so little. SCV's moving in, getting us around that cannon. Roaches coming in behind it. SCV's in the mineral line, dealing with those probes. Roaches pummeling the stalkers. They are good force fields though that are there, keeping those roaches from doing any real damage to the stalkers for a little while. The cannon will go down. A lot of probes have been taken down though, and these roaches, probably on a suicide mission, will take down as many units as they can. And it looks like 2 will survive, 1 with just 11 health, and will get out